Hello everyone, I'm JoltKing627, also known as Brick Conductor. Today we are going to be taking a look at something that was made in direct response to Brett's latest video. He revisited one of the WikiHow articles, the one about how to make a homemade Nerf blaster. And, well, of course, that one doesn't work, but he showed one he found on Instructables.com that does work. This crossbow type thing that's made of rolled up paper and rubber bands and somehow works. Well, here's my rendition of that model. As you can see, it has some rolled up paper still, and I have doubled up the rolled up paper on the arms. I don't know if the original had that. Instead of a rubber band, I've got this elastic band. It's more of a fabric than rubber. It's much stronger. I was having issues with the rubber band snapping, and this doesn't do that. I've actually got nails going through the paper, through the band, to make sure it doesn't come out, and the rest is all duct taped together. We've got some nails here, hot glued in, so that even though they slide a little bit, they do their job. They stop the band from coming all the way forward and hooking onto the front there, because that was very, very annoying. The clothespin is as it was on the original. It's got the little tape up here to hold your dart. But I have hot glued a handle on here. That was not on the original. It's the handle from a Nerf disruptor that I gutted for parts. It's been in my scrap bin because it's got cracks. I don't know if you can see that, but it's cracked there. Used to be the handle for a pump action springer with a heavy spring, and I hadn't secured it properly. So it's been cracking. Another thing that I did is the paper here. I found that if you do it the right way, you can make it into dart storage in the front here. So you can hold two. I had to put duct tape in there to make sure it held it properly, but other than that, works fine. Now, the thing I love most about these is that they can fire a wide variety of ammo without swapping like an adapter or something. You can shoot, of course, normal darts, but you can shoot mega darts out of it too. And you can shoot half darts out of it. There's a worker. And even the ones with the big heads, you normally have issues doing that. You can put whistlers in there. That's my personal favorite type of ammo. You can do the old Buzzbee suctions. You can do just regular darts. You can do old Nerf suctions. And hilariously, I found that this weird rocket bomb thing that I made from a dead arrow was like a knockoff Zing arrow. Hilariously, this will fire off of it at least 10 to 15 feet. So I found that pretty funny. Now, I'm sure you're wondering how well this shoots. It actually shoots rather well. It gets, with a normal dart, like a Whistler or one of these Adventure Force waffle darts, it'll get like 35 to 50 feet of range, depending on how much wind there is or how good of a release it is. Megas, it's getting only about 30 feet, but I'd say that's still respectable. Now, one type of ammo it won't fire is ultra darts. It has something to do with the weighting on those darts. They don't release properly, and I have no idea why. It makes me sad. I like my ultra packing peanuts. Anyway, enough blabbing. Let's actually see it fire. Alright, let's fire this baby. So, to fire it, you hold down the clothespin and pull it back with one finger on each side, and then you let it go. You can load your one dart. And to fire, of course, you press the clothespin again. There's a Adventure Force waffle dart. Here's another. That'll happen if you let go of the band before the clothespin is fully closed. Here's an AccuStrike. Let's get another AccuStrike up there. That one came out a little bit weird. Okay, let's get some weird stuff. We've got a couple of Whistler darts. I love Whistler darts in here because it's so silent when it fires. That whistling noise. Ooh, that makes me happy. Okay, some other old ammo. We've got a couple of dart tag darts. There's one of the older ones, and now we have one of the ones that whistles more. That one came out wrong. That one's really beat up. That's probably why. Let's try a ancient Busby suction dart. Ancient thing that shoots it fine. Okay, let's do some half darts. You can shotgun them, but I don't recommend it, as they kind of go off to either side. They have no accuracy to them. What else we got here? Back to some normal stuff. We got some just plain old elite darts. As inaccurate as ever. What else we got? We got an old suction dart. Fires great. Now we get into some stuff that's a little more finicky. Some Mega. We got a Mega AccuStrike here. You want to get it as far back as possible. There we go. There's a Mega. How about a normal Mega? See if we can get that to fire. Yep, that works fine. Let's do the big one. Let's do the weird custom missile thing. It shoots. Now, the one thing that really does not work, if I can get a couple out, are ultra packing peanut darts. They really don't like to fire out of it. Occasionally they will, but they don't really work. Let's see if I can get one to shoot. That is what normally happens. I think it's because of their weighting. They must be balancing wrong. We'll give it one last try. I have gotten a few to come out right, and sometimes with rubber bands it works better, but with this band, yeah, that keeps happening with ultra darts, which is really unfortunate. Another ammo type that does not work is Rival. Rival will fire, but as you can see, it only goes about 5 or so feet. It really is not the optimal ammo type for this. One last thing that will work, however, we got an old Streamline. We got one of the crappiest darts ever made. Alright then. So, all in all, I found this to be a very enjoyable project. People of all ages could easily build one of these and have a lot of fun doing it. Make sure to check out Brett's video. I'll link it down in the description. He has a step-by-step guide at the end of that video on how to build one of these. And, again, anybody can do this. It's super cheap. If you have any comments or suggestions, please put them in the comment section down below. Make sure to like and subscribe, and thank you all for watching.